Still got a little bit more to do. I used 120 grit on it after that stuff had laid on it for a while, scraped it off. Right there up the top, you see where the Bondo is? There was a little tiny bump there. I can feel, I didn't take the Bondo out of there. I just left it because I can put a little bit more filler in there once I get ready to prep this thing for paint. I'm not painting it. So, but this is what it looked like after I put that stuff on it. I showed in my previous video. If you want to look it up, you can. And then I just put some 120 grit to it, and I sanded on it. And I'm going to put 120 on it. Or, yeah, I did 120. I'm going to do 180. And then I'm going to go to a 220. And then I'm just going to jump to a 400. And then I'm going to go to a 1400 grit and just leave it prepped for them to paint it. And then, but of course I'll put some primer on it first. I got to fill this in and then put some primer and stuff on it, and I'll be good. I didn't get any parts for, I didn't get to do any parts, for my bikes, except I got the clevises for the back of the shocks that they messed up on, that they sent me finally a month ago. But I have my rotors coming for my back and my front, and I got my rear brakes, and yeah, so the only thing I need to get next is my tires and my sprocket and my offset chain, or my offset front sprocket, the rear sprocket. I'm going to do a 16 tooth in the front. I'm going to go up one in the front and then keep the same in the back, and it'll give me a little bit less off the line. So it'll be give me a little bit more on the highway, just a little bit. I'm only going up one tooth. I'm keeping the same in the back. I think the ratio was, with the regular sprocket, it's the regular sprocket is 15 tooth and it's 45 in the back, and so I'm going up 16 tooth offset and keeping the back sprocket 45. I thought about doing a 46, but it would be, I think it would be a little bit too slow off the line, you know, to get through traffic and stuff. So the ratio with the 1545 is 30, I believe it's 33 or 34.5, and the ratio that I'm going with is 35. So there's not much of a difference there, but I need the offset sprocket for the fatter tire on the back for the Bandit. But that's what I got going on here. This is probably the only video I'm going to shoot this weekend. I don't have any more. I didn't do anything else on the bike, so and I'm not going to do any more until I get my, oh, actually I might do the wheels tomorrow. So I might strip the wheels, because I'm trying to get everything stripped so it can go to the powder coater. But as far as, you know, stripping the wheels and all that stuff, I'm not. I'll put the tires on it and send it over to his shop and have him put the rear sets on it, and then bring it back, and then I'll tear it back apart and start powder coating the frame and stuff. But more than likely I'm not going to get to ride it until the beginning of probably spring of next year, which really fucking sucks. Pardon my French, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said the F word. But yeah, I've been wanting to ride. Anyways, you guys hit the subscribe button or the like, I'd appreciate it. And I really thanks for the support out there. I can't say that I haven't said that I just wanted to give up. I've only said that one time, and just go and sell it and get something that I can ride. But I'm not going to do that, because that totally takes the fun. Takes the fun out of me, you know, the build and the excitement and the waiting and all that other stuff. So if you want all that, but if you don't want to do, you know, all this work to your bike and you just want to ride, that's fine too. Or if you want to buy a bike and then just not, you know, put little parts on it here and there, I would suggest doing it, because you appreciate it a lot more if you actually put your heart and soul into it, and your time and your effort and your sweat and all that other stuff. But you also got to remember to take on the hassles of ordering stuff. You're going to get the wrong parts sent to you, more than likely, and you're going to end up thinking that you're doing something, setting something up right, and it's totally freaking wrong and you got to go back and start over again. But that's the ins and the outs of doing this. So, and I kind of knew that when I got into it. Other than that, guys, like I said, hit the like, subscribe button, and I appreciate you guys and your support. Thanks for watching. Got one more thing. I did get my ignition installed, and it looks pretty freaking good. I didn't bolt it down, but that's where it's going to sit. It's all I need to do is put the screws in it, but it fits pretty good in there, as you can see. I need to, the lock mechanism there, I don't know if you can see that down in there. I'll try to get it into focus, but the lock mechanism in there needs to be, I need to slice or cut like a notch into the frame. But the only thing I haven't done is put the screws in there. All the wiring fits up in it. Everything interchanges. I don't have to change anything but the ends on the plug because they're both females and I need a male, but yeah, it's good in there. Cool.